Now, I ain't one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicles Speak. So as you all know, Amara La Negra appeared on The Breakfast Club yesterday, and her interview was a hot topic on both Twitter and Instagram because of the tone of the interview.
They'll always pick the lighter, you know, they'll always pick the ones that look, like I said before, like J-Lo's and Shakiras and stuff.
I don't see that. Like,
I don't even see it in Hollywood no more. I feel like times have changed a lot.
Okay, coming from the Latin market into the American, and this is the struggles that we have.
Right, you can say
you sure it's not in your mind?
Oh, okay, so I get it. So since Charlamagne went and bleached his skin, he no longer thinks that colorism exists. Okay, got it.
Well, what is Cardi B?
Cardi B is Dominican, and I think she's mixed with
something.
She's mixed with something
so how
else.
do you explain her? Cardi teeth was messed up. She came from the strip club. She
so-called
ratchet and ghetto as hell.
You guys don't
and now the Latin
about
market is
market.
accepting
do you think
her.
that she's lighter than you too?
Time out real quick.
Why you look at me like that?
I'm confused.
And that look Amara gave was pretty much like, hey, you said it, but not me. But we all pretty much knew what Amara was trying to say, honey. I don't know why in the world Charlamagne is trying to act like now that he's gotten lighter, honey, colorism no longer exists. What Amara La Negra was trying to do was pretty much school them on what she's been going through being a dark-skinned Afro-Latina. They can't experience that. They haven't experienced. So honestly, what they should have done was listen to her points instead of trying to discredit her and make it seem like everything she was going through was all in her head. Well, one person that wasn't too pleased with what she had to say was Miss Hennessy Carolina. That's Cardi B's sister. So Hennessy Carolina goes on Instagram to say this. Okay, I like her. She's obviously beautiful. This is the same message my sister's been trying to spread for a while now, but it doesn't count because she's not so dark. Also, what I don't like is that they asked her if she feels like Cardi made it because she's lighter skinned, and she made a face basically insinuating yes. People F with Cardi because of who she is, not because she's light skinned. I think that's what Charlamagne was trying to say. A girl from the same country with the same hair and braids from the same hood had to become a stripper because it was hard for her to find a job because of her hair and her color. People like her because she doesn't sugarcoat ish. That's why people like her, not because she's light skinned. Just like the same reason people are liking you, not because you are dark skinned, but because you seem like a talented sweetheart. You auditioned for a Latin soap opera and got denied, not Cardi, so don't say they accepting her now. Because she's light skinned, because she's not in no soap opera. She's got talent to rap in English and in Spanish, not because she's light skinned. Not only do we have to hear this from the hip hop community that we're not dark enough, you're right. But now we got to hear it from a girl from our same country. Oh God, we're Trinidadian and we're Dominican. My sister had your same hair, honey, to the T. Spread the message and do what you got to do, but basically to say that Cardi got accepted because she's light skinned is ridiculous. Because everyone's seen the struggle, and that being said, we are all black. Every Caribbean country had slave owners. Some were French, some were Spaniards, some British, etc. They mix with African and Indian. We are woke and we're fighting for the same rights, girl. So please, I understand the message. She's darker tone. But don't say she's where she's at because she's like. Go to the Latin world and tell them this. But don't come here saying Cardi's accepted because she's like. Cardi B made it because she put in work that most couldn't put in. Not because she's white, black, Spanish, etc. Child, if Hooked on Phonics could ever work for anybody, it would be that Hennessy Carolina. I'm telling you, it hurt my brain to be able to read her stuff. So Amara says, Hennessy Carolina, mama, I have not said she's not a hardworking girl. I have always said I admire her. I've said it in every interview. I'm not putting her down, and she deserves everything God is blessing her with because she's worked for it. I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. So Hennessy came back and she pretty much repeated what she said before. I'm not even going to read it. So then yesterday, Laz Alonso with his fine ass came to the defense of Amara La Negra. He said to Charlamagne, you my God, but to question colorism in Latin America because Cardi B made it is like questioning it in America because Will Smith did. The problem exists. Turn on Telemundo, Univision, or look for any black woman, Latin female artist on any Latin awards show. You won't find them. The problem is worse in Latin America than it is here. So Charlamagne went on to pretty much say that he wasn't questioning if colorism existed, but he just wanted to know what the struggle is like he really don't know. So after all of the backlash to the Breakfast Club experience yesterday, both DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God tried to backpedal and punani pop, honey, their way back into America's heart.
Because I did not say anything about I did not use Cardi B to dismiss colorism in Latin America. Do you know how crazy that sounds?
Coming from the Latin market into the American, and this is the struggles that we have.
Right, you can say
you sure
you don't...
it's not in your mind? I think the confusion with that right there was the simple fact that we were discussing the entertainment industry, and she was discussing Afro-Latino. I didn't know she was talking about dark-skinned Afro-Latinos in that moment. I thought she was just talking about Afro-Latinos prospering in the industry, period. That's why I said Cardi B.
Well, the thing, I really don't know. I don't watch Telemundo. I don't watch Univision. I don't.
And see, that's the thing. You don't have to watch Telemundo and Univision to even know that colorism exists. She's telling you, for one, and we see it within our own community. So why it was so hard for them to understand and so easy for them to discredit her is beyond me. Amara has been through a lot already, so to go on a radio show and get discredited by someone that used to be your complexion is beyond me, honey. I don't know how Charlamagne does it. One thing I can say is Amara is super duper talented and is drop dead gorgeous, honey. And I wish her nothing but the best, no matter what her haters say. What I need you guys to do is leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about this entire crazy situation in the Breakfast Club backpedaling, punani popping, honey. And we'll talk about it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye.